Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Susan Diamond Paints. Today is December 9th. Square we're going to be working on is number 1. So let me get the little paper off here. And we'll get started on it. So, happy Friday. Stayed up to about 1 o'clock last night playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. I unlocked the companion for the Fox Christmas companion, and I unlocked the snowflake makeup, and I think, of course, the moonstones. I unlocked that. So I did a lot of onions. I planted a lot. I learned a little trick that when I had for one of the challenges for the Star Path, I had to cook 10 things with basil. So I was like, well, let me go right over here to the Realm of Remy, the Realm of Remy, where I can cook things and it won't cost me any of my crops, any of my herbs, any money, any of my coal, and I'll just see what I can create with using basil and different things in Remy's realm and his restaurant. So I had a lot of stuff in my backpack, so when I get in there, I'm making a bunch of stuff and figuring out what I'm going to make for the 10 items, and I discovered the recipe for the Marguerite pizza. So I was like, oh, I was excited about that. So then I was like, oh, your inventory's full. I'm like, well, crap, I'm not going to do all this stuff. So I put one down on the ground. I was like, well, I'll just eat it and see what happens. So I ate it, and it boosted my energy level, the yellow, all the way to the end. I was like, well, am I still going to have this energy level when I walk out of the realm? And sure enough, I did. So I was like, oh, this is a neat trick then I can get my reestablish and get my yellow worth of energy if I just go in Remy's realm and just cook me some things, a couple of things that, I don't have to pay for, and then just eat it and then have my level boosted, and then I can go out and do what I need to do. So I had some leftover souffles that I had made previously, so I feel like I probably planted about 500 onions yesterday, or last night I should say. And then about 11:30 last night, a thunderstorm came through the game and it rained, so I had already been watering the crops as I went, so I would plant some till my energy ran out, refueled myself on the souffles, and then sat there and watered what I had grown. And I was like, well, I said, and then the rain came. I was like, well, good, I just plant all this stuff, and hopefully I'll be okay and I won't have to water anything. But I was reading online today where it says that even though it does rain, you have to make sure that your crops are growing and grow to be grown for the rain part to work. So hopefully when I get on tonight, those crops will be already grown, and onions are not dry plants that need to be watered. So hopefully I won't have to do that, but we'll see when I get on there. And let's see, work today was, I always like Fridays being here in the building because it's quiet and I can get things done. So I worked really hard today, and then I sent my spreadsheet to my coworker friend that works in the Treasury Department. She teams me again today. Said no, she said I'm not doing it. I'm like, girl, we didn't have this discussion yesterday about how I'm gonna be on fire and we're gonna have to get this stuff done. And I told her, I said, yeah. I said, I just feel like, I said that, this year's been a trash dumpster fire. I said, I'll have next week, and I said then I'll be on vacation again. I said then when I come back, I said I've got to get all the things done for the end of the month and the year, and I'll have 4 days to do it. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna get done. I said it's a good thing that my coworker does my job for me while I'm gone, and she's been helping me out too, which is great. So that just we she told me what we made for the month of November, and it was really low. And she's like, well, she's, makes for December. We should have good money for December. I'm thinking, man, I hope so, because I just really don't want to be rolling things from 2022 into 2023, because that just makes for different hardness on the recon department, just classifying things that came in 2022 as a deposit is getting posted in 2023. So I just really don't want to deal with that, but kind of is what it is, It's what you deal with. It's how life is about your job and work. So let's see. Tonight we're eating what we had last night. Made chicken on the grill and had some rice-a-roni, the chicken rice-a-roni made. So we have like 3 chicken tenders left and a lot of rice and mixed vegetables. And Les is like, is that going to be enough? It's like, well, yeah. It's like, we'll just split up the chicken and then you will have a tender and I'll have a tender. We'll cut the other one half. And I said, there's a lot of rice left. He's like, oh, is it going to fill you up? I'm like, dude, I've got apples to eat, so I might eat an apple later if I want to. But, I said, so with that decision, I told him, I said, when I get off work, I said, let me go ahead and do my Advent recordings. So when I come in here and we heat this up, I said it will be loading into the Dropbox. So then when I come out here, then all I have to do is load it up in YouTube and let it do its little process. And then it won't take long to upload the video. And then I can, come in and take my shower and then play Dreamlight. So hopefully I can do a little earlier tonight than having to go to bed at 1 o'clock because I was playing. Because even he was playing. He's like, and he came in at like 12:30 or something. He's like, are you still playing? I'm like, yeah, I'm still playing. I said, I'm acting like I ain't got to get up in the morning and go to work. I said, but that's what it is. So always works out better if I stay up that late than I am at home because, even though I'm not like procrastinating or anything, because I got a lot of stuff done and had my audio book playing, so I was doing good there. So I was just, listening to the story while I was doing my work. So, and then that's when I feel about Mondays. When I go in and say, okay, Sunday night, it's like, well, I can stay up some because on Monday morning I don't have to get up at the crack of dawn because I would just be going out to the building anyway. So then it would just be, Tuesday, Thursday going in. But so hopefully I can get a crap ton of stuff done next week. I know that we're going to be held up on some stuff, but I'm really at the point where I just want to say, you know what, do it on your own because I don't want to do it. I need to get caught up on my stuff. I got to end this month good. But, I'm a team player, so I don't play like that, so. And that one's 2 of them stuck together. Ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work. So I'll take that one to the side. And then of course, so I was gonna do like beef stew for tomorrow, and he was like, well, let's just do that for Sunday. I'm like, okay. I said, because don't you want to go to Kohl's and get some socks? Once again, I'm going to Kohl's for the weekend. I mean, I tell you, I'll be glad maybe next weekend, since it's my birthday weekend, I won't go. I don't know. But I do want the socks because they are the Sonoble ones, the ones I wear with my galoshes when I go across the yard. I do want some more of those because they're long socks and they're comfortable socks, and I like to wear them during the wintertime. So I wanted to get some more of those, plus I think we got a 20% off coupon to use, and we also have the $20 in Kohl's Cash. That's where they get you. You got money to spend, so you got to come and spend it. Even if you didn't give them any more money, you'd still have your money to spend. So I could probably get if they're still $8, I can get at least 2 pair of, it's 2 pair of socks in one thing. So at least 4 pair of socks. So that would be good along with the other 2 I have that are the non-Christmassy, the solid color ones. And they don't really have to match what you're wearing. I mean, because nobody's going to see them when I got my galoshes on. But for these, I probably just wear my boots. And they still aren't going to see them. So that is what it is for that. Sorry, I had to drink me some water. Make sure I drink me some water today. These are really staticky. I'm going to have to do something with these. Even though I got the dryer sheet in here with them. But, that's that. So, and And I was listening to Stephen King's The Stand. That was the audiobook I was listening to. So I got it on my phone, got on to part 4 where I was listening. So about 4 hours or so, I guess, I've got it listening into it. So it's just been kind of off and on. I have to stop when I have to think about something or react to an email or somebody calls or something like that. So I hope to pick it back up Monday. I'm trying to get long page, and that's a 1,000+ page book. If I can get it listened to for the month, I can count it for the month. I already know I'm not going to make 11,000 pages. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm going to make 11,000 pages in the month of December. And I'm going to have to put these all in the thing and see if I can get these things separated. I don't know if they're just sticking because it's static or if they're just sticking. Ooh, they look like they're staticky though, because that one just went places. And that one needs to go there. So we'll see what we do here. Grind it up a little bit. And then see what I can get to fall in the container here. And get what's sticking out I can get off of here and put onto the diamond painting. So then not only do I have to, we go to Kohl's, we'll go to Simpsonville, so we need to go to Michael's because I got to get a frame for the picture that I'm hoping to get done. If not this weekend, sometime maybe next week, before next weekend, hopefully. That's the goal, what I'm looking forward to doing here. So hope to get that done and get it in a frame and get it to the recipient. And then I've also got to get from Michael's the Christmas gift for my niece for whatever diamond painting I'm going to get for her. So I got to get that this weekend too, so I don't have to worry about that next weekend. So I'll have that. So we'll have that, and we'll just go out to eat, and then we'll have the beef stew Sunday. So tomorrow night, I'll be cooking the beef stew because I'm going to let it cook all night, and it will be somewhat ready Sunday morning. Then I'll put I'll cook the meat first, then put the vegetables with it after I come home from church, and let it probably, I don't know if I'll pressure cook it or if I will high crock pot cook it. So it'll be done by the time Les gets home around 20 to 1. So we'll see. I know it's supposed to rain again on Sunday. It's just Mom called and she's like, aren't you just tired of this rain? I was like, yeah, well, that's why I got me some galoshes. I said I got me some rain boots. I said, so I can wear them to go across the yard. And it was funny too because I left out here a little after about 1:15 to do my lunch. Everybody did lunch late today. And so I was like waiting, and it's like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and go. So I think we all went at the same time, it felt like anyway. And so I didn't take my umbrella with me. I was like, oh, I'll be fine. It won't rain when time for me to come back. Sure enough, it was raining when it's time for me to come back. It wasn't pouring down rain because that would have been a mess. But I had just put my hood up and just kind of ran some a little bit, and then got myself in here, and then I think now it stopped raining again, so won't have to worry about that. And let's see. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, I ain't gonna have really anything to tell him after I was chatty yesterday, or last night. This is an earlier getting done here, so I hope it'll load up a little earlier. Still have one dedicated watcher, somebody watching them, so thank you for that, appreciate it. We'll see, still new. Oops, get in there. Yeah, I don't know if it's static or what it is, but like I said, I got a dryer sheet in there. Alright, let's see, the down arrows next. Just doing all the grays and the blacks and the craziness, all the colors. Down arrow, yeah, I think it's going to be all grays and blacks today. No, not even any ABs in this one. Because it's the bottom of the picture, so it is what it is. And I do enjoy doing the picture, breaking it up like this and sectioning it off for, a day's video and say, okay, that's it, I'm done. And I may do that for the Every Moment custom second one that I'm working on, make it smaller breaks. I just have big squares sectioned out with my washi tape, and I may do smaller ones because I feel like I really accomplish something when I do a smaller, a smaller square, so, but we'll see. That's what I'll be hopefully pick that back up through this month sometime here and work on it. It's definitely going to roll into 2023, so haven't really decided. I mean, I've got to get that one, and then I have a third one that I've got to get done, so we'll see what happens. May, break out and do daily videos with you guys on something different than the custom, and just do the custom, on the weekends for long hours, so we'll see. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. And I thought about going back to, the recording the video, doing the voiceovers. But then when I think about it, it's like, I get so tired when I just think about doing a voiceover, just sitting here and talking to you about 30 minutes. And, I'd have to be, I'd have to be doing something. I'd have to be working on a picture that you wouldn't see the video for, that I would just be talking to you while I was working on it. So we'll see what happens on that. I haven't really decided yet. I was thinking last night though about the books that I had. I got the graph paper notebooks that I'm using for the keeping up with my spares, writing them down, and then keeping up with the number that I'm going to use for my Heaven Earth Design paintings. And then it's like, well, if I got one of these left over, I think I'm going to make it into a reading journal for next year, and then writing down, you put on the page, the month of January, and then put, draw out the calendar and put the days on it, and use some of my washi tape and stickers that I got from my Simply Gilded box, because I'm not going to be doing it next year. I got a good feel out of it. I think if I need anything from Simply Gilded, just to buy it on their, their sale. I think they have sale days or White Washi Wednesdays or something, where they have discounted prices on their washi. And I think, that would work, I think, better than the subscription box. The box was great. I enjoyed getting it, but, for somebody who hasn't really used all the tape yet, I plan on using it on my diamond paintings, but the stickers I didn't really use. I said, so I thought, well, it's like I'm okay with that. So that's what I think I'm going to use that to help journal myself on what I read, especially since I'm going to be doing the Wonders of Mickey, trying to get those 100 books. So we're talking, yesterday, my friend Mary and I were talking about Netflix, and she talking about a movie that she thought, looked good, and she said, it's Mrs. Shatterdy's Lover, and she's like, yeah, it's based on a book. I'm like, yeah. I said, it's an older book. She said, yeah, it was just like, it was, I think, really written before its time, and it had a lot of flack. And I said, yeah, I said, they'll probably use that as one of my books to read for the Mickey Mouse Challenge, because I'm pretty sure that was written a while ago. So I'll have to look to see what year that was written. So, but yeah, I was going to watch the preview on Netflix, and then I kind of forgot about it, so I may do that and see how it looks and may watch that. But she's like, where are you on Wednesday? I'm like, I haven't been watching Wednesday. She's like, why are you not watching Wednesday? I said, girl, I said, I'm gonna make this thing last. I'm not gonna binge watch this thing like you do. I said, all you other crazy people, what y'all do, binge watch stuff. I said, we're gonna make this thing last. That's longer than a day anyway. So I hadn't picked up and watched it yet. Because like I said, gotta make it last. It's a good little show, and I don't want my episodes be gone. There's only 8 episodes, so. And it's kind of dark. I mean, it's different. It's not for everybody. It just is what it is. We like it. I think she's hilarious. She's a great actress just to pull that part off. I mean, it's just the dry humor and sarcasm that, comes out of her. It's just, I think she's funny, but like I said, that's not for everybody, so You know, it is what it is. Everybody's got different tastes and like different things they like to watch. And I'm just ready for some more, you know, just some good books to come out this year and pick up on reading. I almost wanted to do reread not a court. It is a court. No, it's not a court. Oh man, I can't remember if it's the Court of Rome. I think it's the Court of Thorns and Roses. But anyway, so the Sarah J. Maas one that got Aileen and Kayal and Rowan and all that in there. That's the one I want to pick up again and re-listen to it. So I may do that. I don't know. Those are good books. I enjoy those books. And I know she has another series that I haven't listened to yet. And I think it's the Crescent City series, and I have those on audiobook too. And I'm ready for the next book, the Feyre story. I'm ready for the next one on that. So she needs to hurry up and write that one. But so I was lucky with the other one because, you know, those were all released. I think that was only the last one that we were waiting on. And it wasn't taking too long to get that one to Kingdom of Ash. That one it didn't take too long to get. So yeah, I want to read those. I want to listen to those again. I won't say read because I don't read them. But, you know, when you listen to audiobooks, it's just the same. It's the same as reading. You're just listening to it. Somebody else is reading it for you. So I want to do that one again. And just, you know, discover what's out there. I like to pick up the Walt Longmire series again up and start listing those again. So I gotta get my Audible subscription back and running here pretty soon. So I just kind of wish you could use, because I have gift cards for Amazon. I just wish I could use my Amazon gift card for my Audible subscriptions. Like Amazon, get on that because you own it. So I mean, come on, why not? But I don't know. It is what it is. Crazinesses. And then we were talking again about The Witcher, and I was like, I really got to start listening to that book again, but I'm definitely going to have to start over on it because I don't remember. And you can't just start that thing in the middle somewhere because you've got to go back. After I discovered that Witcher Blood Origin is not Witcher Season 3. So it's just a spinoff. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, then good. I ain't worried about that one then. Since that takes place thousands of years before. I don't know what it's going to explain, but it's like, okay, whatever. So we'll see on that. Whew. Let's see. I really don't have too much else to tell y'all because I pretty much talked to you last night about the craziness, and all I had was what I did with Dreamlight last night since I played it. Ew. Get back on there. Oh, me. I'm just tired. Tired of working. Not really working like job-wise, but just tired. Ready for a vacation. But it just feels like, you know, I'll be so behind. I'm so behind now. I don't know. Then I got 3 days of vacation time that I'm going to be rolling over for next year, but I think I have to use it by the end of April. I think it's by the end of April, but I'm going to use them probably early on. Take Good Friday off. Use it somewhere else. I don't know. Got a little choke. Sorry about that. Ooh. Get these in here. Ooh. No. Stop it. Line up rightly. There you go. Alright, those are those. Alright, what's next? I think the Pinhead's what I call. Pinhead's next. It's pretty good. It's all the gray colors. No color in this today. And I'll make sure that tomorrow I will have my video done. Oh, that's sticking on the bottom. I wonder if it would come off. Nope, I guess I'll do the triangle pinheads first, and I didn't get that one. So I'll do the triangle ones. Not too many of those. They're right here. And I got the, trying to think, I got the putty in the pen right now. So it may be time to change the putty out. I don't know yet. I'll try to keep up with that too. I think I started that though the beginning of the week. I put the putty in. So it's been a good week. That's good lasting for the pen. I don't think I don't think I put it in when I started this thing. I can't remember. I don't know. I know I did a stupid thing today. So I was in my wee video editing software and I was looking at the cards, the Christmas Advent, the little intro y'all get with the sleigh bells. I was like, let me go through and delete some of them because I don't need them all. And somehow I miraculously deleted the ones I needed. Like, how did I do that? So I had to redo them again today. When I was thinking, my brain's not working. How did I do this? And then I finally figured out what I used. I was like, and I redid them all again. I was like, oh, mercy, I gotta stop this. I ain't deleting nothing else until I'm completely done. I think how things just miraculously disappear like that. But they did, so. And then when you get to where you're, because it was just easy, I would go in, edit the, change the title, because I'm changing it to the, that's the wrong one. Is that the wrong one right there? Yep, wrong one too. Get over here. Glad I caught that. Change the date. That's what I was changing, and then I'd save it and change the date on the file save, and then I would export it. And then turn around and go back and back it up. Say, okay, change the date, change the save dates, export it and go back. And I got where I was doing like 3 or 4, back to back to back, and then you get so many you're doing back to back, and the system said, nah, we can't do no more. So then I have to wait and then to get the next grouping done and then do it like that, because I guess it just pushes on the system too much and it can only do so much. Alright, now let me do the pinhead. And I'll have a few black and then the 939s, and that will be it. And then I'll be able to read your devotional today. Today will be done with the faithfulness, so we'll have to see what we're reading today for our devotion. And I do like doing that, still including that, so I might roll that into January. I'm not sure yet. I don't think it hurts anybody just having a little devotional while you're watching the video for Christmas. Is, 'tis the season, so anything that helps us get through the craziness that we're seeing and going through. I was going to get choked there. I was like, well, let me get some water. I don't know what it is. Well, I know what it is. And you're going to think I'm crazy if I sit here and tell you this, but I'm getting choked now just thinking about it. But anytime I sit here and I think about talking about, reading devotions to you, anything from the Bible, I start to get this tickle. My nose starts running, my eyes will start to water. I will get this tickle in my throat. And I know it's something I'm supposed to be doing because the devil is fighting really hard on me right now. As you can tell. Sorry, I know it's going to be loud. But I feel like it's something I'm supposed to be doing. And that's why I'm reading the devotions to y'all. I don't know who it's supposed to get to. I don't know who's supposed to discover this later. I have no idea. But I know the devil's fighting me on it, which is why you hear me coughing so much. So he hasn't been bad about it when I'm reading it to you. But I know he's fighting me. Because I was thinking the other day, it's like, I don't know why I'm doing it other than I'm being told to. God asked me to do it. He said, hey, I want you to read from the Bible while you're doing your Christmas Advent. I'm like, okay, so I got the new devotional book for December. So, well, that's what I'll read to them every day. I'll give devotional every day. So, I'm doing like I'm supposed to. But like I said, when you hear it in the voice, devil's fighting me. Don't want the word getting out. So, it's what it is. So, that's why I got my water here next to me. Gotta do what you're told. Gotta be the blessing. And that's what I'm trying to do. I may have to put my sticky in there for real. Don't want to pick up the drills like I want it to. Alright. That all the pin heads? That's all the pin heads. Alright, let me do the black. And then what I'll do, oh, I gotta do that triangle right there. So let me get one of those. Get in there. Yeah, when I choke up like that, it makes my nose run, makes my eyes water, does all the things. Oops. And I just hit y'all. So there's just all kind of goodness going on here. There we go. Alright, the blacks. Let me do those. And then all I have is the 939s. Okay. Then I get y'all loaded into Dropbox so I can get you loaded up into the editor video. So, come here. Quit messing around. Yeah, I think I may have to change my putty here. Put new putty in. Get up there. I'm ready for cold weather again. I tell you, this yesterday warmness was crazy. Just messes with your sinuses and allergies. I think the top of the country is supposed to get snow this weekend and into next week, I think. Gonna get hit with a winter storm, looks like. Nothing for us. And maybe further down, it might be North Carolina might get something. I don't know. Maybe the mountain area, but we're not gonna get anything. It's just gonna be rain and cold. Cold rain. But, you know, had been at one point in time in a drought, so. Alright, closing up the first box. Let me get the second box. That one didn't want to close right, so we'll just put that over to the side. Get this one, 939 is my color, it's my dash. What color that is, pour a bunch of it out. Okay, so we'll do our dashes right here. And that's all the color we will have today. Y'all just got nothing but dark blue, because that's what 939 is. The almost black color. And the gray colors. Get on there. I gotta bring me some tissues out here again. I used the last one, I think, earlier this week. So I gotta make sure I have some tissues out here. Oh, me. We done ate like all our stuff. We ain't got nothing in the house. Leslie's like, we have nothing to eat. I'm like, well, we have some things to eat, but we don't have any breakfast stuff, so I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow morning. You may just have to make oatmeal or something. Eat cereal. I don't know. I don't know. If we get up and go and eat somewhere, then we can go and do all our shopping. But then that's not putting you to eating anywhere tomorrow night. So, I don't know. Then what we gonna do? Oh, me. Yep. Oh, get over here. Now they're talking about that will be next weekend, but they're decommissioning some of the point of sale systems. So we got a little fly on that today about getting some stuff together for that, which thank goodness for that, because that will then put us down to just 2 point of sale systems to run end of day for. 2 centers in one and 1 center and the other, so that will be easy. Get it where we start doing those every day. Again. Got to get them caught up anyway for the end of the year. Oops, get over there. So we shall see. Hopefully tomorrow I can find the Christmas gift for the niece. The diamond painting. Like I said, I'm going to try to find something at Michael's, I think. I think I'm going to have to change this now. Let me see if it's just... I think I need to roll it around a little bit. Let's take it out. Oh, there it comes. Is it not sticky? Get it going on here. And put it back in here. Yeah, it's still sticky. I can tell. You just need to be poked around a little bit. And my pen. And let's see now if we'll pick up. Seems to do okay now. Yay. Just take it out and push it around a little bit. It'll be good to go. Okay. So in doing my videos at night and getting them loaded up and kind of watching, I watch a little TV while I'm waiting for things to get loaded up. I haven't watched any more of Rebecca's Advent videos because I'm afraid I'm gonna get spoiled on the Advent calendar, because I still got a whole nother week before I'm gonna be opening that thing up, and I don't want to be spoiled on it. So I haven't watched any videos. So when I'm starting to do that, and then when I'm off, I'll have a crap ton of videos I'll need to watch. But I'm just, not watching really anybody while I'm uploading you guys. So I don't know, I might try to watch somebody a little bit tonight while I'm waiting for it to load in the editor. So we'll see on that. Yep. I'll get these done here. Get that video transferred. Yeah, I still like the fact that I'm doing the audio on the phone. That seems to be working out good. I think I got a 128 gig card on my phone as far as the audio is concerned. Gotta give me some mints out here too while I'm at it. Oh, I do have my peppermints right here. Let me do one here. My candy cane. Nope, yeah, my peppermints. And right there, those are my ice chips. So we'll see if that can help clear out my sinuses here. So I'm not coughing so much. Yep. Get there. So we're going to do Christmas with my family on the Monday the 26th, since I have that off. So I'm glad about that. Oops. Yep. And Christmas Eve is with Les's family. And Christmas Day, which is Sunday, will be partly at church. And then we'll play cards and games and stuff. And then as I was saying, I'm going to have 4 days. I'll have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to get all my stuff done before the end of the year. Ooh. Put that there. I got to do unboxings sometime. I'm going to record all those too. Those might be some of the New Year videos. Maybe you'll get an unboxing video maybe on New Year's Day. May do one of those tomorrow. But I gotta have somewhere to put the colors, so maybe rethink that. If I can put the picture back in the box, that will be fine. And I got the other Justice League one. Y'all ain't seen that one yet. And the Randall Spangler one. Y'all hadn't seen that one either. So probably got about six videos to 6 unboxes that I need to plan for the 2023 year. To show you guys. It'll be some little different video. There we go, there's those. Okay, this is the last little section. I'm glad the putty just needed to be taken out and sticky wise. It's good. Putty lasts a good time. I mean, it's just as good, I think, as the glue dot. I mean, glue dot may last longer, but I hadn't, done a glue dot lately. I've been using the wax, and I think just decided here that I was going to do the putty. Use the putty, so. And like I said, it's kept its scent. It's the blueberries and cream one. And all you have to do is, just go on Etsy and search. You can find putties and waxes and, all the scented things. So, I can really say, I don't think anybody is better than anybody else as far as doing putties and waxes. I think you should just try. Find somebody, try it. See if you like it. If you do, that's great. If you don't, it just didn't work for you. I think just, everybody's trying and making their own shops on Etsy and trying to, have a little cash, a little extra. So I don't think, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, my favorite person is this. I'd like to try everybody, but I had bought some of the things already. So I had this putty bought already, so I was like, I need to use that. So there, that is what it is. Ooh. And there's that square right there, y'all. Well, the little rectangle anyway, but now we got a big corner square. So, that is that for that. Painting parts, and let me get the book out so I can read the devotional to you. Get in there. They want to get in this corner. They don't want to come out. Get in there. Alright, so there's that. And I'll put that back in my tray. Ooh, it's done got dark outside, y'all. I got my phone. Okay, my book here. Alright, so let's see, today's the 9th. Stop it. Okay. Alright, December 9th. In Christ we, though many, form one body. Romans 12:5. Committed and connected. The Bible describes the Christian life in war terms. Fight, conquer, strive, battle, overcome, victory. You're in a spiritual battle whether you realize it or not, and you need support and backup. When you became a Christian, you became a member of God's army. Imagine you go to a recruiting office to join the army. They say, wonderful, sign here. You say, wait, I have one stipulation. I don't want to be committed to any particular platoon. I want to be able to float around. I'll be part of the army, but I don't want to be committed to a certain group of soldiers. If the battle gets too hot in one area, I'll move to another area and join another platoon. And if I dislike one platoon's leadership, I'll join another. Would you want a person like that fighting by your side? Of course you wouldn't. But that's how many Christians today relate to God's army. They float around from church to church with little or no commitment to any particular group of Christians. So while the battle is being fought, they are AWOL. There is no such thing as a free-floating believer in the Bible. The difference between just attending church and becoming a member is like the difference between getting married and just living together. The distinction is commitment. The Greek word for fellowship is, and I'm going to butcher this, koinonia, Koinonia, which means being committed to one another. Jesus said, "By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." And you can't love an absentia. So be committed and connected. And that is the devotion for today. So I will chat with y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good one for a Friday, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow, which will be Saturday. Peace out. Love y'all.